1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
Emotional so much, but we can all be a bit illogical sometimes, and we can all have feelings. We don't quite know why we're feeling a bit on the floor, but it does happen, I suspect, to most people at some stage. But let's just move on then to women, the advantages of being a woman. And actually for this, I found the pros and cons of being a female. This is by a lady called Karen Bennell. And she says, right, the top 10 challenges of being a female. Hormonal mood swings. Well, that's what you just talked about, haven't you?
Yeah.
And she says, guys may be surprised to learn we're not crazy about PMS either. So, yeah, that's trying to think what it means. Premenstrual syndrome, isn't it? The menopause. This is number 2. Oh, yes, after years of PMS fun, we get to look forward to the menopause. And she says, does this word mean we should take a pause from men? Lol. Or that men have good reason to pause when we're approaching this phase of our lives? Well, yeah, the menopause is a serious juncture, isn't it? A serious time.
It is.
Body issues. These are disadvantages, don't forget. Number 3, because our culture overemphasizes looks and airbrushes images, many females feel inadequate and think something is wrong with their body. Hence things like the dreadful anorexia, the importance society and societies in many countries place on a woman, and she'll perceive she has to look perfect, inevitably almost sees imperfections, as we all do, and it can lead to much more serious problems. Over-sexualization. Our culture also overemphasizes sexuality, making everything a woman does or wears sexual. Yeah, I guess that is true, isn't it? And many women, most women maybe, feel gazed upon. I mean, it is part of life, I guess. Lack of boundaries. Girls are taught from a young age to be nice and kind and giving. While that might seem like a good thing, it teaches girls to be passive and not set healthy boundaries with others. Discouragement of strength. Girls aren't supposed to be strong or to get angry. So when a woman is strong, she's often called a bitch or even a dyke. I'm reading this as if being strong is the very opposite of being female, which it's not. Wage inequality. Even in America and the UK, there are still many fields where women don't earn the same as men, even for the same work. Unequal rights. In many parts of the world, women still don't have even basic rights, like being able to vote or decide what happens to their bodies. So do you think they're fair negatives that she's raised there? You understand why a woman would think they're negatives?
Yeah. I mean, she's whatever that woman is, but whoever she is, sorry. She's been not self-conscious, but she's been self-aware, isn't it? Being aware of, her limitations.
Of course, yeah, of what it is. Well, let's just move on then, because we've not got too much time left. But she says the top 10 gifts of being a female. 1, bling. We get to wear bright, shiny, sparkly things, which is true. Manicure, pedicures. While some brave guys now enjoy these too, it's still largely women who fill the spas, get to enjoy the benefits of being pampered. Collaboration. Females by nature tend to be more collaborative, realizing that many hands make light work and that lifting each other up is the best way to get ahead. Sharing feelings. Because we're emotional creatures, we're more in
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang, with fun.
Sharing feelings. Because we're emotional creatures, we're more encouraged by society to share our deeper feelings and express emotion. which keeps it from being pent up in the inside. And maybe that's a problem for men. We tend to keep things pent up inside. Female chats, more than just sharing feelings, talking with other women, can cover everything from the deeper meaning of life to what to make for dinner, to something funny we saw on TV all in one conversation. It helps us feel we're in this life together. Open affection, this is a good one. Being able to openly and comfortably share affection with our own sex without being labelled gay is a definite plus. And I mean, there's a lot of truth in that. I think nowadays, when you and I met the first time, which actually was 2 years ago, I keep a journal every night, actually. I've done for years. I mean, there's a new Samuel Pepys who kept a diary. But it's 2 years ago, this past weekend, that we actually met for the first time. And I was pleased that when we walked up to each other, I think I sort of put out my hand and you said, no, come on, we do the hug. And we did a big man hug, which was great. It was a very good start to firstly meeting each other. But I think nowadays, I mean, men do sometimes kiss each other. I don't mean sexual kisses, but not all the time. But when I see Paul, my boy, I usually give him a kiss on the side of the head. I never ask him whether he likes it or not, but I think he knows that's what I do. And I've got some mates who occasionally, when you see them, not every time, but there is a kind of an affectionate, either a fist bump or a hug or even a kiss on the head. I mean, I think times have changed a bit, but even so, generally, women are much more able to be very friendly with each other without other comments being made. Women's intuition, to me, one of the greatest gifts of being female is the instinctive intuitiveness we have, particularly about our children and others around us. Ability to multitask, producing life, to create life, feed children with our own bodies is one of the most amazing things about being female. And living longer, let's not forget that on average, women live several years longer than men, which, as long as you're healthy and financially secure, is a definite plus. The next bit is, do the positives outweigh the negatives? Well, she says yes. It's what you said. And I guess what I would say, I was pleased to be born a man. Even though a lot of women think they are disadvantaged, they so often say, I love the fact that I was born a woman. And I think there's a greater percentage of comfortable women in their own skin than us guys. But I think a lot of us are nonetheless. So there's more to talk about this, but I think we're coming to the end of our time today. Indeed. So maybe we'll continue a bit next time.
Yeah, indeed. That was properly timed. Some very, very useful information there about the peeing thing, you know. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Anyway, this is all we've got time for. It's been a pleasure having you join us, viewers and listeners, on the Alien Spaceship. So this is join us again next week. I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Huz.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv.
And he said goodbye for me. Join us again next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang.